Oh man,
Uh-oh.
I got
Pick this 5 more time.
zero drop frames.
Let's see. It just came back.
Okay.
So let me refresh. Wait, why isn't that showing up? Hang on, I'm gonna add the window again.
I wish I had more monitors.
Is there a donation for this?
No, there isn't.
I didn't
okay.
think. Yeah.
Originally,
I didn't think we had an incentive for other scenarios.
Yeah, I was going to offer to pick what scenario I was going to do, but I only managed to learn one, so maybe next time.
All right. Are we looking good?
Are we?
Yeah. Hang out.
All right. Let's,
Okay.
let's-
Sorry about that. Let's try it again.
No, it's okay. All right.
Take 2.
So, in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, now I'm Nacho. We meet again, everyone, and I'm going to be playing a
Nacho.
game that's. I think. No, I don't think this is the first time we play an RPG in a 502 marathon. I don't remember. But yeah,
I think it
will-
might be the first.
Yeah.
Quest 64.
Oh, yeah.
Or yeah, you're
How
right.
we all forget
Oh.
Quest 64. Wow.
How could I forget Tail Monsters? So yeah, and this is alright, hang on. I need to do this real quick. I'll explain after I'm done. Just bear with me. I need to do my spells. I'll explain in a little bit when I'm done. For now, just watch this menuing. As you can imagine, it is faster to make all of your spells right away as you're starting. So that's what the first thing we do in the game. I'm sorry I'm not talking much, but I need to focus in here.
No, dude, this is cool. Don't worry.
Maybe
Use my favorite.
Whirling can translate for you. Maybe?
Oh, I don't even have the stream open.
Oh.
I can't tell what's going on. I just like you typing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's making a whole bunch of mantras right now, which is this game's system of spells. You can like type out your own ones, but like throughout the game you generally learn like different key prefixes and suffixes to make your spells.
Oh.
It's a really cool system to play casually, I think. Yeah, I think Nacho's making some really overpowered and good ones right now that you don't learn about throughout the game. Because there's tons of actual spells that they don't tell you about in the game. You just
I
can
guess
just
sound like in
experiment with.
Japanese because there's so many different Japanese characters you can do. But how is this in English? It seems like very complicated English because there's only so many letters.
Alright, we're done.
And the Japanese version only uses the Japanese syllabary anyway, so they only have
Oh,
like,
okay.
a certain number of letters.
Yeah.
I think the English translation doubled the size of the spells to
Yeah.
allow you to actually.
Instead
wow.
of you have 12 characters in the English version, so you can make a lot more broken spells. That patch is actually really broken in a lot of ways, not only on the spell system. So yeah, as I was saying, this is one of the latest games that was released for the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, I'd say. And yeah, the main selling point about this game is the mantra, the spell system, that you can make your own spells basically. And if you know how to exploit it, that's what we're going to do. You can make some extremely overpowered spells. Oh, the plot. Well, basically, is the world is going to end in 16 days, and you need to stop that. There's this sort of cycle that repeats every 400 or 4,000 years.
It's 4,000.
Yeah,
4,000.
4,000. Yeah. I am bad with numbers. I'm sorry. Yeah, so as you progress through the game, the days will pass by, and well, that's the goal of the speedrun, to try to get the days to pass by as fast as possible. But since this is a single scenario speedrun, I will only be playing through one of the 3 starting scenarios.
Yeah, and throughout each scenario, you kind of run into the other characters.
Yeah, that's the other thing about this game, that when you start, you can pick and play between 3 different characters and their scenarios. And you can alternate between them. You can play a few days of this character, Sion, then you can go and play a few days of another character like Risa or Sorlent. And when you beat all 3 scenarios, you get to play the final one. Yeah, Gamer Risa is the fastest of the 3 scenarios. But I think this one is the easiest.
Oh, okay.
So I saw you use that like escape spell. Is it not better to just run it at early levels?
Oh yeah, that's something I need to explain as well. In this game you have 2 ways to escape from random encounters. The first one is using the escape command, and the second one is using a special escape mantra. Of course, both alternatives have ups and downs. Say the escape command is faster and costs no MP, but it's not guaranteed to work. Whether it works or not, it depends on your agility stat, your speed stat, and the enemy agility and speed stat. Whether the escape mantra works 100% of the time is guaranteed, but it costs 1 MP, and the spell animation is really long. It's around 3.5 seconds. Also, you might think 1 MP is not that much, but in some cases it can be that much. Especially on this scenario that you start with Sion, and Sion doesn't have a lot of MP to play with, so you need to be very careful early on with your MP management. So yeah, this part, as the game starts, is just mostly cutscenes, and you get to see the setting of the game. So basically, in this scenario, the game starts with some evil cults that's kidnapping children, and you go investigate, and you go to this tower where they're supposed to be hiding, and you find this giant instead, and you start fighting. This fight is automatic, so we just hold down buttons and wait. But yeah, at this point, this part is important to the plot of the game, because I get some gem stuck in my eye, and that gem apparently makes me one of the chosen ones, or something. And now this giant escapes and kills my friends along the way. Rip the poor guys.
Rip Huey and other guy.
Rostam.
Oh yeah. Alright, is Huey? No, he was the kid. I'm forgetting.
No, the kid name is my brother, the green guy. His dog.
Yeah. Doug, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
talking about.
alright, we need
Get
to
names
get
mixed up.
this item. This is a piece of a piece of equipment. The logical cap. Oh, another thing about this game is the only reason we get equipment is because they will give us protection against certain elements, or because we need it to get more speed. Well, the way. Thank you. Alright, so this is the first dungeon. I need to do a little thing here. Alright, so also the other thing I did when I started the game, before I entered my mantras, was to change a few settings in the configuration. What I did was first to set the cursor option to remember all of my options, so I can say right now I'm getting a lot of encounters, but the cursor remembers what I want to do, so it is a lot faster. And the other setting I changed is the turn order. Later on you'll see me using it a lot more, but turn order is basically those little dots on the bottom right of the battle menu, and I can move those around to change the order that my party will move. That's really useful for some fights later on, so we need to make good use of it. Also, I'm having bad luck on this dungeon, in this tower.
You're getting a lot of dudes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We got another item here. This item is Fire Elemental. We'll need it for a few fights later on in the game.
So, fun fact about the English translation, it breaks the cursor memory feature.
Yeah, that's true.
Another reason why you should never run the English version.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that guy in green is our little brother. I have no idea what he's doing in this tower, but whatever.
He's searching for Huey and Rostrum.
Oh yeah. And I ran out of MP.
Oh. Shit.
It's okay. It's just going to take me a little longer because reasons. So yeah, I'll need to take this healing pot to replenish my HP and MP. And we're at the top. Here we will meet our third party member. In a short bit, we need to free him, and he'll gladly join us in our efforts. Oops. So yeah, first boss fight is coming up. Another neat thing about this game is that each of the three characters have their own theme song, you could say. And Sion's one is really good, I really like it, and it's the theme for the boss encounters you'll run into. Oops. Hang on.
Yeah, this game has really good music.
Yeah, that's true. And he's dead. You see how broken my spells are?
How much did that cost?
The spell?
Yeah,
1 MP.
just 1 MP?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, your escape mantra can be used to escape from some dungeons. Not all of them. For some reason, it only works in some areas. I have no idea why. Yeah, Sion is the main guy, Foxy is the waifu, and Ture is the giant. Ture, yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing going on with this guy, lore-wise, from a story point of view, is that he's trying to become captain of the army, and in order to do so, he has to win in some tournament. It's 3 fights we have to do, and we're going to do the first one now. The first one now. Another fun thing about some of this fight is that in this one we have to fight a team of Nerdos, they're called, and we can fight 1-on-1 or 3 versus 3. Everyone free for all, you would say. No, I want to save. I'm in a marathon. I need to save. All right, I missed my chance. I'll save now. I forgot this was supposed to be a marathon run that needs to end. I can YOLO everything.
YOLO all the way.
Alright, now I will heal. And uh-oh, that was bad. I hope not. Oh, alright. Alright, we'll have to YOLO it. And pray nothing bad happens.
Good luck.
I forgot to save. This could be kind of bad. So yeah, here I pick 3 versus 3. And I need to... I need to... And you need to do this. Alright, I'll have to play it safe. Please don't kill anyone. You son of a bitch. Alright, whatever.
Oh damn. 1 for 1?
Yeah, marathon luck.
Oh shit. It's a lot of melee damage.
Yeah,
This is totally different from my casual playthrough.
I remember. Oh yeah, the one thing I forgot to do is to include a resurrection spell in my spellbook. I might need to do that later on, because I usually don't need them, but sometimes I might need to rest someone. I'll see, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just YOLO everything.
So I guess another plat thing we could mention is when you first start the game, the world is super polluted and sucks.
Yeah.
And someone just cleared the sky, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's sun!"
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's funny. When you play on, that's actually Risa who clears everything. When you play her scenario, her main goal is to clear the world from all pollution. So you first clear the sky, then you clear the oceans, everything. And you can see those effects when you're playing with your other characters, the other scenarios. Oh shit! I forgot to heal. Or whatever. I need to.
Uh-oh. Poor Foxy.
No, we're good. I heal now.
I think all you do in Silent Scenario is kill people and break stuff.
Oops, wrong spell. Yeah, pretty much. Silent, you just kill everyone. We get a few goodies on the way. few puzzles. This game doesn't really have that many puzzles, like word complicated things that you need to go back and forth, hitting switches. Not really. It's pretty straightforward for the most part.
Yeah, I don't remember there being too many puzzles. Or at least noteworthy ones.
That hurts. I'll have to heal. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to play it super safe. Oh yeah, also I forgot, but I need to mention it now. I need to keep it in mind that for the next boss fight, I need to keep everyone with at least 2 MP. So I can't use it to escape anymore. I'll have to switch my escape order. Yeah, something else that is also a bit annoying when you're trying to speedrun this game is that sometimes you just need to go all the way into a dungeon or whatever just to talk to someone because you need to do it in order to make the days go by. And yeah, that is a bit annoying when there isn't really a reason to do it, but whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. Oh no, I can't. I'm a bit short on... I need to be careful with my MP now.
Have you been getting like extra bad luck? Or is this usually what happens?
No, this is a bit of bad luck, actually. Oops. Yeah, my luck has been not very good so far. Shit, there's a secret path here. I forgot where it was because we need that item. So yeah, as I said earlier, the only reason we get items is because we want their elemental protection for boss fights mostly later on. Because as you can imagine, we're going with no grinding at all. We're just going to keep moving forward with the experience and levels we get from the same boss fights. So normally we'd be a bit under leveled, but we use our broken spells and proper equipment and we can get by. Alright, I'll save now. Gotta be safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, now we have to do the second fight on this tournament. We fight against some Amathistas and we can choose to fight with spells or physically. We choose spells, obviously. Yeah. I need to change my equipment real quick. No, wait. Yeah, I'm only saving because of safety reasons. Marathon. You never know what could go wrong. So yeah, now you get to see how broken my spells can be. I need to use this one. This one. Oops. Oh, that was it.
Oh, he ran away.
Real quick. So yeah, 2 guys down, 1 more to go, but first we need to go to some other area. Because I forgot to mention, Bature only joined us because we told him we were going to help him find his friend. And yeah, we need to do that now. Yeah, enjoy Boat Song. It's a pretty relaxing tune, if you ask me.
The canoe song? Or is it the
Yeah.
boat? I forget if they're different.
No, I am not very relaxed yet. This game can go wrong at any minute now. But Boat Song is a good place to chill for a few seconds. So yeah, this is just talking to move the story forward. Here we see Serlin. That's one of the guys from another scenario. And we see him taking a boat to go to another island where he does his thing. So yeah, this is how all scenarios are connected with each other. You can see when you're playing one scenario, people from other scenarios doing their things, and so on. Oh yeah, this area sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, day nights are pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
I like games that have day night cycles.
Yeah, all scenarios start on the same day, I would say. Alright.
Yeah, Gamer, I think they all start on the same day.
Yeah, they do.
Well, except for the 4th one.
Oh, of course.
That one starts on like the 15th day?
Yeah. So yeah, when we beat the Amatistas, we also happen to get an item called Magic Leaf. The Magic Leaf is really good because it gives us 10 more max MP, so we have more MP to play with spells. I used that one on Sion because she really needs to have more MP for later on, because I'll need to use them so I can use more powerful spells, mostly. What do I need to do here? Oh yeah, the animations are really good. I really
Yeah.
like the battle animations.
I think this is one of Square's like last RPGs on
Yeah.
the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, I'm thirsty. So
Here
yeah,
we meet the fourth party member.
Yeah, that's Remlet. He has been turned to stone for some reason.
Ramelith, aka Rami,
Rami, yeah,
aka Ramirez.
yeah, I call him Rami. And also we meet this guy name is Dune, and eventually he becomes a vital part of the story. I'm not going to spoil it, yes, but because we won't get to that part of the game sadly. But yeah, he ends up being a playable character on the final scenario. So yeah, this guy is no longer stunned, and he can join us.
I think Rami's story is he was one of the race of peoples that lived like 12,000 years ago during
Yeah.
like the first cycle
Yeah,
before they got destroyed by a Rudra.
also these enemies are really annoying,
Oof.
and they hit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing we can do about it. Now we need to go all the way back. Shit. If we kill, we need to be healing often in some dungeons and areas because enemies can hit really hard. Shit.
Do you ever get to be faster than enemies? Or you're always gonna be
Sometimes.
taking hits?
Sometimes, but not on this area. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind in some areas as well, that sometimes against some enemies you can escape before they get hits on you, and sometimes you just can't. And depending on this, you need to know who to use to escape and who to use to escape using the escape command or using the escape mantra. That's something you need to keep in mind in some areas to try to escape in the most efficient way possible. It can get a bit confusing at times, especially when you also need to manage your MP, because you need certain amounts of MP on some characters for some boss fights coming up. It's a bit confusing. So yeah, here we meet Risa, Isa, I'm not sure what's the pronunciation, but yeah, here we meet her. We learn she also has a gem in her, so she's also a chosen one. And now we go back to this town because we need to go again to the Coliseum to fight the final fight on this tournament to be crowned captain of the army. So let's do that. Oh wait, I forgot, first I need to stop by the item shop because I need to buy a few pieces of equipment. So yeah, first I need to sell this, and I need to buy 3 of these. I need to put some on. And this one, yeah. Alright, we're good now. Let's go. fight is normally can be pretty damn hard, but we can exploit a few things in the game to hopefully kill this guy with no problem. So there's a thing with Sion, I think, I'm not sure it applies to other characters, but basically Sion, when you defend for one turn, on your next turn, your physical attack will be doubled.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have no idea either, for the longest time.
Did that work in English too?
Yeah, it does. That's
Huh.
something that the patch didn't broke. So yeah, this is a solo fight as well. So normally it can be pretty difficult, but first we're going to boost our attack power. Now we defend, and then we kill. Hopefully. Yeah, we're good.
Nice.
So yeah, now we.
It was secretly this guy.
Yeah.
Who no one probably knows.
But yeah, now we have been crowned captain of the army, and our first mission is to go to the floating continent to, I don't know, investigate, I guess. I don't remember. But yeah, anyway,
I think you accidentally go to the floating continent.
I don't
think
really remember what happens here. Well, we go there. Oh yeah, and Eclipse is Sorlent flagging everything out. He releases a bunch of monsters, but we don't know yet. So yeah, the floating continent is, in my opinion, where the game starts to pick up, because we go around all the floating continents, killing a lot of monsters and going into a lot of dungeons real quickly. So it is pretty entertaining.
I'm pretty sure you stood on that altar just like do a ceremony, and you accidentally activated it. Everyone freaked out.
Maybe it could be. I don't really remember what happens. Shit. I am bad at moving. So yeah, we're floating. Here we need to take a quick detour because we need another item. A moon ring. We actually have 2 moon rings with this one, and they're extremely useful, if only because they give us dark protection against dark and against pollution. Dark is an elemental, and a lot of bosses in this game are dark elemental, including the final boss. And pollution is a stat element that can be really bad if I get it. I'll explain more later. So, because there is a part in the game where I can get polluted, and if I do, it's game over. It's run over, I mean. So it can be really bad.
What's pollution do? But did you explain that? Wasn't it?
No, pollution makes you unable to use mantras.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, here we can investigate this glacier. Rani decides he's going to get the fuck away from us.